What if your next big opportunity is hiding in a connection you've never made? Stop thinking in straight lines. Let's map the web. Welcome back. Let's map your web of stakeholders and interdependencies with my strategic zone 2. In zone 2, we move from solo hustle to systems thinking, seeing webs within webs, not just A to B, where we spot interrelationships and unlock fresh opportunities, designing a content ecosystem that essentially weaves all your offerings together. I am Serena. This is Serena's Playbook, where creators and entrepreneurs build smarter, grow stronger, and think holistically. If you want to connect more dots with your business and your brand, then do hit subscribe. So let's get straight to it. In this very quick video, I just want to give you as much as possible. So have your notepad and pen ready. Why linear thinking fails. You tackle one thing at a time with linear thinking. You end up siloing your offerings and you miss opportunities to cross pollinate. I'm going to give you an example in a moment. The other thing is systems thinking can really help you to spot opportunities you wouldn't ordinarily spot. As soon as I started studying my MSc in systems thinking, I was just completely mind blown. It wasn't just that I felt like I'd grown a second brain, I felt like I had grown multiple minds and thinking systems. So imagine your brand as a spider's web. Each strand is a content channel, service, persona, or interest, while your stakeholders are clients, collaborators, platforms, and even tools, and they all live on different strands and they tug on each other. An example that I have myself created is with a content ecosystem. I have a media literacy channel where I talk about research that impacts our media literacy and I provide commentary on socio-political matters. And that actually trains my audience and me in community to question things that we aren't, I guess, encouraged to question. But that same audience is also hungry for strategic thinking tools. And what ends up happening is I can cross reference these channels and create synergy. So when I am providing a masterclass, I can share media literacy insight, which is actually one of my strategic zones of interest for creators and entrepreneurs. But also, I can use my masterclass case studies in my commentary videos on my media literacy channel. The same goes for my more personal holistic thinking channel, because I found that with this critical thinking approach, we could be applying so much of this to our personal lives. And so the result is deeper engagement, new entry points, and unexpected collaborations. So let's get straight to 12 prompts to map your ecosystem to see where you could be possibly missing opportunities. So, one, list all your offerings, your channels, your products, your services, your personas, as much as possible. Two, who are the stakeholders for each? So name them, the roles that they have and the interests that they have. Each time you answer these questions, by the way, you come up with different answers. That's the beauty of this practice. Three, what needs or questions does each stakeholder group have? Ooh, I love this. It's so investigative. You really get to learn things that you ordinarily wouldn't if you just looked at them as simply this sort of one-dimensional avatar. Number four, how do these needs overlap? Because you know they do. We all have overlapping needs, so of course they will as well. Five, which two offerings could you tie together in one piece of content? Because I know when I do the strategic zone for media literacy and zeitgeist awareness, I'm going to be able to use that for the same purpose on my media literacy channel. So again, which two offerings could you tie in together in one piece of content? Six, where have you compartmentalized skills or passions? Could they coexist? Please say yes. There might be things that you have siloed because you feel like you shouldn't be exploring them because you've been told to niche. Please explore. 7, what platforms serve multiple stakeholder groups? I've just relaunched my Substack. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. 8, which collaborators or partners intersect with more than one strand? It's possible. Number 9, how could AI or tools streamline your cross channel workflows? 10, what feedback loops exist between your offerings? So, an example would be, as I just mentioned, here's a feedback loop. Imagine like there's 3 dots and there's arrows, and it's just like a feedback loop. And so the first one would be my video on zeitgeist awareness, also feeds my video about a particular issue on my media literacy channel, which also was fed by the original case study research piece that I was looking at for my MSc, and they just continually feed each other. So there you go. That's one example. Let's go to 11. Where does the current offering that you have potentially feed into another that you could potentially have? If they're completely opposite, that's fine. But it might be that you might be able to explore that platform, that particular medium of content that could bridge a gap. And that leads me to the final one. Number 12, what is one bridge topic, a bridge topic that you can create right now or next week to link two previously separate webs? So let's explore that a little bit. So when I was talking about systems thinking, we're looking at webs within webs within webs, lots of interconnections and interrelationships. And when you start doing this exercise, you start to map out webs, and they could be different each time. And so if you look at your previous work, your previous content or offerings that you've put out, but without knowing it, you've probably created a web. So revisit what you've planted or put out there and see whether you can actually bridge any of them with a bridging topic. Let me know what your thoughts are. Engage with me. I'd love to hear from you. So let me know your challenges. I would love to hear some real cases, some live cases. Subscribe for more strategic tools. Join my growing community. You can sign up on my website. Pre-sale is open for my summer masterclass, where you can build your 7-zone playbook with me and use this video whenever you need to. Just zoom out, spot new connections, and let's grow smarter together. I'll see you in the next one.